Now we're going to talk about the effect of power versus finesse and how to incorporate it into your game. My buddy beat a guy that had beaten him twice before by changing tactics, and ironically, he beat him twice. So he's figured him out. Previously, we're going to look at the power game and then compare the finesse approach. The beauty of it is my friend can play both. If you can't play power, then there's no sense you try to play power. You either have power or you don't have power. I have moderate power, but this is serious power. The guy in the red shirt's like 21, and my friend is like 43, so they're giving up 20 years. And that's the key issue. My friend can play power with him, but he can't sustain these points. He gets tired. And raw power can change the zone rules. Because what happens is you can just play right down the middle and hurt them. You don't have to be so aware of things. You can go right at the person right down the middle of the court. You want to try to keep the ball out of the middle zones as much as possible. But having pure power and you're just hitting the ball hard into the court, it's really changing all the rules. So previously, my friend would play power. Forehand, try to get to the backhand. But sooner or later, you're going to miss. And get caught in these rallies. And then the guy in the red would start hitting forehands at him. And even when my friend did the basics, going to the backhand, and he runs them, the guy still comes up with great power shots. It's not sustainable. And so you have to devise a strategy that you can do over and over again for an entire match. This last match was about 2 hours long. It was crazy. And the points were very similar to this. So what happens here is notice how deep my friend plays. He does use a good slice here to get back into the point and return. The deep bunt. And get into the rally. But look how far back my friend is. Now, when he plays power with a two-handed backhand, it doesn't give you time to get back into the court. And then, if you have power and you got someone that does two-handed backhand rally, you want to do this. You want to hit them off the court with angles, using more angle and pushing them into the backhand corner. If you have time to step in, you get better use of the angle. And if they're playing really deep, you want to use the angles to push them off the court. Because they're playing really far back, they're going to get to your ball and put the ball back in play. It's just that they have no angle to finish the shot. And so you want to make them play farther. If they play far back, you want to push them off into the doubles alley. And this is what the guy does. Pushing my friend off in the doubles alley. Great angle. Opens court. Even more angle. Look how far over my friend is. This is your basic singles point. two power players playing each other, hitting backhand, backhand, two hands, two hands. I call it testosterone tennis, pure power. But it's not sustainable. The guy my friend drifted the ball into the middle of the court. The guy went middle finish from the middle zone to the corner zone, which is what you want to have happen. Most of the time, if you pull someone into the doubles alley, they're going to either go short cross or they're going to go deep down the line. But they'll probably pull it right down the middle. And they pull it to the middle, you just have that forehand cross to finish. If you can play this kind of power game, and you can finish from this forehand here, then you should play like this. It's just very tiring. You can still play power, but can you do it over and over again? And that's what you want to think about. Can you play a point like this over and over? I mean, that's a spectacular shot, right? So, what's sustainable for older players to save energy and be able to play a match against a younger player, or just in general play a 2-hour match? This is sustainable. You play slice. The oldest trick in the book is for the veteran player to play slice to the junior player and wear them down. And that's a very simple thing. You play a slice to a two-hand backhand. It gives you time to recover. It gives you time to get in position. It takes pace off the ball, keeps the ball low, and becomes a very difficult shot to hit really hard. Especially if you have a semi-western forehand. That's a really hard shot to crush. And so my friend plays about 3 feet behind the baseline by the writing on the court and hits a nasty slice. And this is something you do over and over. Look, there's not that much running going on now. You're resting a little bit. You're basically saying, okay, here you go. What can you do to hurt me? And it's so easy to do this. And now we add the next layer. You want to play one side. Serves to the backhand, play the backhand. By playing the backhand, look how much movement is going on. My friend is very stationary. So you aim to serve the backhand, and then you hit to the backhand. And you're hitting a firm shot. I mean, my friend's not pushing it. They're hitting the ball to each other. It's just that by going to your opponent's backhand, you limit the movement they make you do. He's not as explosive in the forehand. You can still play power, and this is the one key too. Don't be a one-trick pony. Keep mixing it up. You play power, but you play power on your terms. You're rested. You have a lot of time. You're getting annoyed at playing this put-back game, so now you can play power. Do it on your terms. My friend's good for a three-shot rally, a 4-shot rally. That's sustainable. As I age, I try to limit the rally to 3 or 4 shots. Because that's something I can do over and over again. And then you can do simple things. He just went to a simple loop to the forehand. It's not a high loop, it's a moderate loop. But it's not that much pace on it. And now they're so anxious to finish, they go for too much. It's not perfect. No strategy will be perfect, but the key is 2 out of 3. Preserve your energy levels. He's still gonna hit winners, but now he's coming to you. He's playing the probability against you. I mean, that's a great shot. So what are we talking about? You're gonna add the slice. You're gonna hit to the backhand. You play power on your terms, and you have no long rallies. And that's the key. You want to keep disrupting their rhythm, keeping the rallies short. Making sure that you sustain your energy level and you make them come to you. You're still being offensive. You can still make them run using your backhand slice. You can still make them run using your forehand. But if you play a point like this one over and over again, and you're an older player, can you sustain this? So tiring. Just watching this is tiring. No long rallies, because this will give him rhythm and confidence. It'll make you tired. Try to limit the rally to 4 shots as much as possible. If you do get caught in a long rally, then you take a long towel break when you return.
Final Yuri.